Right now, live at 6, a new wildfire breaks out in Walla Walla County. Evacuations are in effect, and now 2 Red Cross shelters are open. We've got the latest. Plus,
it went so fast. It came through there so fast with the wind the way it's blowing.
Yakima County Emergency Management holding a press briefing today after state mobilization is authorized for the Human fire in Selah. How firefighters overcame heavy wind. And new at 6, our Jake Gable will join us live from this year's Drums on the Columbia event. What's new this year? He'll tell you. And Stacy's here.
And from the Kittitas Valley to the Columbia Basin, we've seen gusty winds and cooler temperatures. How long will it be this cool? I'll answer that coming up. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
As we start a new week, I'm Austin Reed. Thank you for joining us. Wendy Redman is off tonight. Well, we are closely watching the Lambton fire in Walla Walla County, which broke out earlier this morning. The fire is continuing to grow, and now we have just learned that at 7 o'clock tonight, in less than an hour, a second Red Cross shelter will open. This will be at 202 West 1st Street, Suite B in Prescott. It's adjacent to Prescott City Hall. Now, the first Red Cross shelter opened at 3 o'clock this afternoon at Touchy High School. That's located at 90 Champion Street in Touchy. The shelter, both of them, they have cots, blankets, food, water, and hygiene items. If there is time to safely do so, evacuees are encouraged to bring special items for children and infants, such as diapers and formula. So let's turn it over now to Stacy Lee live in our weather center with an update on current acreage, evacuations, and road closures.
Yep, we're at least 1,800 acres. That was the latest update. It's probably more at this point. Again, that Wallula Junction area, the gap there near Highway 12, milepost 310 east of Wallula, and continuing to jump the highway on both sides. So here's some of the go now evacuations. The vicinity of Pierce's Green Valley RV Park, Cameo Heights, North Johnson Road to Touchy North Road to Dodd Road. Also go now evacuations in place. They've added a level 2B set evacuation 2 miles east of Touchy north to Highway 124. Folks in that area need to be prepared, get all your important documents and anything valuable ready to go in case you have to do an evacuation. We have road closures from 9 Mile Canyon Road, from Highway 12 to Dodd Road, Highway 12 from Wallula Junction to Touchy. So lots of roads also being impacted by this fire. Add to that a wind advisory for the Kittitas Valley. It's been very windy there and blustery elsewhere around the area. In fact, we're continuing to see these gusty winds at about 14 miles an hour. Those are the gusts right now in Walla Walla. So dangerous situation. 80 degrees outside. Our winds are from the southwest in Tri-Cities at 18 miles per hour. As far as your night goes tonight, we're thinking most of those showers have dried up and our temperatures are going to be dropping into the 40s and 50s. So pretty cool. But the gusty winds continue. Below average temps continue. Showers drying up and warm weather headed into 4th of July weekend. I'll tell you more coming up. Austin?
All right, Stacy, you know, as crews continue to battle the Lambton fire, Apple Valley News Now's Caleb Stipkovitz takes you to the scene and speaks to one local who barely made it out of the blaze.
You could not see the yellow line. Flames were coming up from the south side of the highway.
Part of US 12, the vital roadway connecting the Tri-Cities and Walla Walla, is closed, with heavy smoke and winds from the Lambton fire making it impossible for drivers to see. Washington State Patrol says that the fire behind me and a combination of several other crashes is why it decided to close Highway 12.
And I couldn't go. I bumped her rear end, whoever she was, and then I thought, well, I honked and she wouldn't move. And so I started to back up and I clipped somebody back there. You couldn't see them. The smoke was that thick.
Thompson says that the fire moved fast, jumping across the highway as she slowly drove through the smoke. She says that she later learned that her axle had been badly burned, causing her car to wobble along the way.
And I thought I'll get as far as I can. If my axle or my wheel falls off, I guess I'll stop and then I'll walk. But I'm not staying here because it was really traumatic and dangerous.
After she escaped the blaze, authorities shut down the road between the Wallula Junction and Tucci as first responders fought the flames and tended to other drivers who had gotten into crashes. Washington State Patrol says that no serious injuries were reported, and the agency believes that the crashes were all caused by low visibility. From Walla Walla County, Caleb Sipkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
As of right now, US 12 is still closed and level 3 evacuation orders are still in place for many residents. Do stay with us through the night for continuing coverage of the Lambden fire. Visit our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Connect with us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And if you haven't done so yet, download our app for instant alerts. It's free in the Apple Store or Google Play. We have an update tonight on a fire in Selah known as the Human Fire that threatened multiple buildings and stretched local resources. New at 6, our Monique Garcia explains what firefighters say made this battle so difficult and why one neighbor says he's grateful for their response.
On June 28th, Selah Fire Chief Jim Lang says crews got the call around 4:20 p.m. for a possible structure fire near West Ridge Road. But when they arrived, they found something different.
The Selah duty officer arrived to find a brush fire threatening multiple structures. Winds were very high and contributed to the fire growth. The incident progressed, requiring a second, third, and fourth alarm mutual aid request for fire resources. Eventually, state mobilization was approved for this incident.
Lang says the response quickly became all hands on deck.
55 firefighters from 9 different mutual aid fire resources and additional manpower and resources from other agencies, including law enforcement, Office of Emergency Management, and PP&O. Today we have 2 strike teams out on the fire with 8 engines, 2 tenders, and 2 strike team leaders.
And Lang says one major factor made the flames hard to stop.
The excessive winds from yesterday were very troublesome, made fire progression very difficult to catch. And then, of course, lack of resources. It's a busy time of year for all of us. So they did as much as they can with as limited resources as we had.
One neighbor says the speed of the fire and the wind was alarming, and he's grateful for what the crews were able to do.
It went so fast. It came through there so fast with the wind, the way it was blowing. But they did a great job. I was impressed with the fire department.
As for damage, Lang says crews are tracking multiple losses.
Our current account is a total loss of 1 primary residence, 2 detached garages or shops, 1 small outbuilding, which we believe was a pump house, multiple vehicles, and approximately 150 acres of wildland property.
Lang says the cause is still under investigation by the Yakima County Fire Marshal's office, but it appears to be human-caused at this time. Reporting in Selah, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
Firefighters do say nobody was hurt. Now to the city of Yakima, where the fire department is investigating a house fire. Crews were called out last night around 8:45 near West Yakima Avenue and Chicago. The Yakima Fire Department says the blaze appears to have been in the roof line and attic of the historic house. No one was home at the time of the fire. Flames were out within about 15 minutes of crews arriving. At this time, firefighters say the house will need some restoration before it can be livable again. Firefighters are highly encouraging the uptake of specific vegetation, especially during this time of year.
This is a really dry time of the year. It is a time of the year where some people do choose to do firework activity. Make sure that if you've got some landscaping that is a little bit taller than nice clean mowed height, that you get that down and clean up any areas where you could have some compostable material collecting.
Nobody was hurt. The cause remains under investigation. And the Lyle Hill fire in the Columbia River Gorge has burned 450 acres. That's according to new data from the Northwest Interagency Coordination Center. Here's some new video today. The fire started yesterday and spread quickly because of windy conditions. Level 2 be set and level 3 go now. Evacuation orders remain in effect. According to Klickitat County Emergency Management, the cause of the fire remains under investigation. But as of this morning, structures, crops, power lines, and substations are still being threatened. Other news, State Route 240 is back open after a rollover crash this afternoon. All those emergency crews just flying by. The crash happened right around 2:45 between the Columbia Center Boulevard exit and Edison Street exit in the eastbound lanes. First responders from Kennewick and Richland police departments responded to shut down the road and diverted traffic on roads near the Columbia Center Mall. The main roadway was shut down for about an hour. The westbound lanes also were backed up but cleared a short time later. Washington State Patrol is investigating the crash. The conditions of the people involved are not yet known. Happening tonight in Kennewick, Drums Along the Columbia returns. But what exactly is it? Well, our Jake Gable will tell you because he's live from where the action is just about to take off. Hey there, Jake.
Hey, Austin. Yeah, so we're about an hour away from the start of Drums Along the Columbia. I'm right here on the turf of Lamson Stadium. This is normally, football, soccer, but tonight it's all about the drum corps that are performing. We have 6 different drum corps from across the West Coast, not just here in the Tri-Cities, but they are represented by the Columbians. The Tri-City Columbians are going to debut Unstoppable. Their performance in partnership with America 250. It represents the determination and perseverance of American soldiers during World War II. They're going to be performing that along with 5 other groups who have their own individual performances. They come from all over the West Coast, including Seattle, California, Utah, as well as Idaho. So there's really the best of the best coming here. This is an open class division, so it's not just high school or limited to just one high school. It's really the best of the best drummers here. Again, this is going to start at 7:30. The gates are open now if you want to come on over. Ticket prices are $20 to come in and enjoy this. And this is a part of the Major League Marching Summer Tour of 2026. So you're really getting the best of the best that have competed at nationals, and they're coming again here to drums across the Columbia. I'll send it back to you in the studio, Austin.
Jake, thank you. Up next, our Zoe Salas will show you this year's Partners and Pals Summer Camp hosted by ARC of the Tri-Cities, plus a recap of this past weekend's Cool Desert Nights event in downtown Richland, why there was a mix-up in the judging of this year's car show. And Stacy is back with a full look at your First Alert forecast. She's tracking cooler temperatures. But first, here is tonight's reason to smile, a weekend rainbow captured by Raylyn. Thank you, Raylyn, for this. Of course, there was a lot of rain on Saturday in Kennewick. Get your photo on TV, scan that QR code. We'll be right back.
Bath Planet brings life back to your bathroom with expert remodeling, custom designs, fast installation. And right now, save $1,000. Call for a free estimate today. 509-851-0669.
Vance has been keeping homes comfortable since 1986. We've got you covered for heating, cooling, and electric. We do it all. Maintenance, repair, and installation. Just give us a call. We'll be right there. Our professional technicians fix it right and fix it fast. We guarantee you'll be happy with our equipment and service. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
I know you all have a few concerns.
My internet is too fast.
That's good.
Why aren't they forcing me to sign a contract? Is it me?
Yeah, and I'm saving too much money by switching.
My install was too quick and painless.
Now my connection is the most stable thing in my life.
What's Zipley's endgame here?
I'm sure there's an explanation.
I feel like my world is crumbling.
Calm down. Folks, who threw that? Did that have sprinkles?
Zipley Fiber, starting as low as $50 per month with no strings attached.
Here in the Valley, caring for what matters most is simply a part of who we are. Because women's health isn't just one moment in life, it's every chapter. Preventative screenings and care designed for women at every stage of life. From first visits to motherhood and beyond, thoughtful care from the people who call this valley home. We're here for every step along the way. Start your journey today at kvhealthcare.org, your home for women's health.
Injured in a car crash, the insurance company can sure make you feel small. When you choose the heavy hitter, you get big help and big results. Injured in a car wreck?
Big thanks.
get big help. Call me.
Call 853-2222.
The River of Fire Festival, presented by ICCU, is back. Friday, July the 4th at Columbia Park in Kennewick. It's a free family celebration starting at 2 p.m. with food trucks, live music, kids' activities, and fireworks at 10.
Did you know that thousands of authors across the country have written books and published them with Page Publishing? If you've written a book, Page Publishing can help you through the process. We cut through the confusion of the publishing world to make it easy for you. If we decide to publish your book, your work ends and ours begins. From copy editing and proofing to typesetting and book cover art, we get you printed, distributed, and sold on Amazon, Apple iTunes, and in bookstores across the country. We'll even help you promote your book. That's right, we do all this for you. Biography, self-help, mystery, novels, sci-fi, even a children's book. No matter what genre, Page Publishing can bring your book to life. Call today for your free author submission kit and find out how you can be the next published author at Page Publishing.
Find the right publisher. Call 1-800-711-9637 or scan the QR code for your free writer's guide today.
New at 6, Cool Desert Nights held their annual cruise and car show over the weekend in Richland. Friday evening, the Cool Desert Nights cruise paraded through Richland on George Washington Way, followed by a party in the park at John Dam Plaza. Many of those same cars were on display the following day, Saturday, along with a long list of other activities going on at the Uptown Shopping Center.
We've got the Cool Desert Nights car show going on. We had our slow jags earlier, and that was a blast. We've got the barbecue competition going on. We've got the show and shine going on. We just finished up our Cool Desert Night Kids Cup. We had a couple races going on for those. So lots of activities for the whole family and tons of vendors.
As for the judging of the car show, the Richland Chamber of Commerce released an update today announcing a spreadsheet error occurred when counting the votes. They call it their mistake and are currently correcting the errors to make sure the proper winners are awarded. The ARC Tri-Cities kicked off their Partners and Pals Summer Camp this month, focusing on children with intellectual and developmental disabilities. New at 6, our Zoe Salas tells us why this makes such a difference.
Partners and Pals is a summer day camp for all children, primarily focusing on those with a disability. Last Friday was one of the camp's first field days where over 100 kids got to participate in activities such as face paint, tattoos, recreational games, dancing, and more. With multiple volunteers there to help, leaders and sponsors say it's about doing something bigger than themselves.
Incredible. I mean, just being able to give back to your community and be able to put on a really fun day with the kids and spend time with them, it's pretty fun.
With a contract from the Ben Franklin Transit, volunteers help pick the kids up from their homes in buses, taking them to various places throughout the community, then dropping them back off at home. This program that has gone on for over 60 years now has seen exponential growth.
It's grown to 250 kids that we have today, and so we're serving 250 kids. We have about 55 staff and about 120 volunteers.
Other than field days like this, more activities include bowling, picnics in the park, and going out to the pools every day. For Apple Valley News Now, I'm Zoe Salas.
The ARC Tri-Cities carries out these events for the kids till the end of August, when the summer camp will conclude.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we'll take a live look in Ellensburg, where we have a wind advisory in place. Not stopping the horses, though, out at the rodeo grounds. And yeah, looking pretty good. It looks like all the new stands are in. 63 degrees there, so on the cool side. Winds are from the west-northwest at 29 miles per hour, so it's been very blustery there today. The wind advisory is in place till midnight tonight. Temperatures around the area elsewhere in the 70s and 80 degrees for Sunnyside and Tri-Cities, 77 for Walla Walla, 72 in Pendleton. Current winds right now have been pretty steady, especially in the Columbia Basin, but very blustery in Ellensburg, and again a little bit windy out here as we're have firefighters out in Walla Walla County battling the fire out that way. All right, as far as the rain goes, most of it has moved off to the east. east. We see a little bit of rain in northeastern Washington, but as for the rest of our area, it's looking pretty dry. In fact, Futurecast shows pretty much everything going away. The clouds even moving out, which is good news. We'll start to see a gradual increase of temperatures, but we're staying cool at least through Wednesday, and then temperatures will start to warm back up as we head into the weekend. Overall, we're staying dry through Wednesday. We could see a little bit of shower activity happen again later in the week, but we'll keep a close eye on that. Slight chances of rain tonight in Kittitas Valley, 40s and 50s for your lows. We're staying in the 50s tonight in the Yakima Valley, from Sela at 54, Yakima 50, 53 in Sunnyside. Columbia Basin also in the 50s, 54 for Tri-Cities, 56 Benton City, 53 in Prosser. And the foothills of the Blues also on the cool side, especially Pendleton, down to 49 tonight. All right, with the clouds kind of moving out, hopefully it cooperates as we have our full strawberry moon, the first full moon of summer, and it's exactly full tonight at 7:56 p.m. So with the clouds moving out, you might be able to get that on your camera. All right, we continue to stay below average onto Tuesday with temperatures across the west on the cooler side for this time of year. Tomorrow, your temperatures in the 70s and 80s with very light chances of rain in Walla Walla. What is notable here, again, will be those strong gusty winds picking up, especially in the afternoon. So just be aware. All right, your 7-day planner, look for those gusty winds. We stay windy on Wednesday, 70s, so we're staying below average for this time of year, but then we start to see the warm up as we head in to the 4th of July weekend, back up to 85 in Ellensburg on the 4th. Yakima staying in the 80s tomorrow and the lower 80s through Friday, and then we start to heat things up July 4th, close to 90 degrees, and then we hit those 90s on Sunday and Monday. Tri-Cities similar, also pretty cool for this time of year. We're staying in those lower 80s, and we'll be back to 90 degrees by Saturday. Here's Hermiston, also 80s. We'll hit 91 for 4th of July and 90 on the 4th of July, 93 on Sunday. So yeah, summer is going to come back, I promise. All right, mostly clear skies in the Walla Walla area. A very slight chance of a stray shower there with those breezy to gusty winds. And we're looking at 88 degrees in Walla Walla for the 4th of July. So looking pretty good as we head to the 4th, just getting hot again.
Yeah, I know, right in time for fireworks.
There you go.
Of course. All right, Stacey, thank you. Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now.
Back there in the turn as we're coming to a stall.
The FAA says it's a first. A passenger jet hits a drone this morning on approach to one New York City airport. Hear the entire call next.
Yolks Exclusives. Original recipes crafted in-house every day by people who take fresh seriously and sold exclusively at Yolks Fresh Markets.
The secret to success is always something like, hang in there, embrace the hustle. No pain, no gain. But at Denver Mattress, we believe the best way to get ahead is to start ahead with a great night's sleep on a Purple mattress. Soft and firm in all the right places, the GelFlex Grid keeps you cool all night long. And right now, save up to $800 on select mattress and base bundles. Or check out the Consumer Reports recommended Doctor's Choice Plush. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to find your perfect purple.
Bathfitter showers have got people talking. Our wide selection of showers means it's exactly what we wanted. Seamless and watertight walls are much easier to clean than tiles and grout. And they stay in excellent shape. Every Bathfitter shower is backed by a lifetime warranty. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, the experience exceeds expectations. It's no wonder millions of Bathfitter customers love their new shower. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
This 4th of July, celebrate the freedom to roam with Broadmoor RV, where every mile brings you closer to what matters most. From family road trips to quiet nights under the stars, your next adventure starts here. Proudly serving the Northwest with unbeatable selection, service, and spirit. This Independence Day, go further, dream bigger, and drive free. Broadmoor RV, we make camping fun.
We're Liz Buys Houses, and we've been buying unwanted houses for fast cash for over 25 years. We'll buy this house, and this one, even this one. Yeah, not that one. We'll buy this house for cash, and this house, not that one either. If you're relocating, inheriting a home you don't want, if you've got a tenant you really don't want, we'll buy it. If you're behind on taxes, want to avoid foreclosure, going through a divorce, or if you just need cash to get out of debt, we'll buy your house at a fair cash price, and we'll close fast too. So with us, and no real estate agent, which means no commissions, no repairs or cleaning necessary, no appraisals, no formal inspections, no open houses, no closing costs, and no long wait to close. We'll buy this house and this one. Okay, not that one. We've got hundreds of Google 5-star reviews because our offers are fair and the process transparent. Call now and we'll connect you to a qualified local buyer.
1-800-281-6502. 1-800-281-6502. 1-800-281-6502.
Yolk's Exclusives. Original recipes crafted in-house every day by people who take fresh seriously and sold exclusively at Yolk's Fresh Markets.
It could be the first incident of its kind. A JetBlue passenger jet reported hitting a drone today on approach to New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport. The FAA says Flight 948 from Las Vegas reported the strike right around 7:15 a.m. while the jet was near the beach community of Seabright. Here now a portion of the conversation between the pilot and air traffic control.
We are clear to land. 1-3 left. Just quickly, I couldn't talk to approach, but we collided with a drone back there in the turn as we're coming to assault. Just wanted to pass that to you.
You said you collided?
Yep, it hit us right above the cockpit.
All right, so it was about, like, what, 2 miles back at 3,000 feet you were at?
Affirmative. Go ahead and back it up about 10 to 12 miles back at 3,000 feet.
The plane landed safely at JFK. JetBlue said there was no damage or evidence of a collision. The FAA is continuing to investigate. Everybody else is signing off, but we are just getting started with the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. One of the stories you'll see in our next half hour, our William Albert will tell you why Fire Station 21 in Hermiston is coming in extra handy. Stay with us.
We're here for those who build America. If that's who you are, you value what we value, and you should pay what we pay.
At Fred's Appliance, we know that real life is dishes in the sink, whether you're on the go or staying at home. As the #1 Bosch dealer in the region, we have the largest in-stock get-it-today inventory, ready to provide you relief from the sink. We don't do gimmicks, just clean dishes and everyday low prices. With our price match guarantee and friendly customer service, we make it convenient for you to shop appliances. Fred's Appliance, your local appliance expert since 1962.
At Prosser Memorial Health, expert skincare starts close to home. Board-certified dermatologist Dr. Richard Lynn is now seeing patients of all ages at Prosser Specialty Clinic, providing comprehensive medical dermatology services. From skin cancer detection and treatment to acne, rashes, psoriasis, and mole or wart removal, you can trust experienced, personalized care. Schedule your appointment today with Dr. Lynn by calling 509-786-5599 or visit prosserhealth.org.
Have you heard? Tempur-Pedic sleep is better sleep. With innovative materials developed for astronauts, Tempur-Pedic mattresses reduce motion transfer, which means less tossing and turning, so you can sleep undisturbed through the night. But which Tempur-Pedic is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself. Let our expert sales staff guide you to your perfect Tempur-Pedic.
Right now, save up to $1,000 on select Tempur-Pedic split head king sleep systems. Or check out the Consumer Reports recommended Doctor's Choice Plush. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
How's it look so far? Comfortable?
Yes. Times and places
Darling, who you share 'em with? Joy, yeah.
I got in.
Who you share it with?
This is a great use of your home equity.
Who you share it with?
In the 85 years of the American Diabetes Association, we've had many wins, but we've never rested. Because 1 out of every 10 Americans has diabetes, and they rely on us every day, just like we rely on you.
We're here for those who build America. If that's who you are, you value what we value, and you should pay what we pay.
STCU and Apple Valley News Now honor local volunteers by sharing their stories and awarding their charities $1,000 each. If you know someone in Benton and Franklin counties who's making a difference and going that extra mile to make our communities better, please let us know. Click on Volunteers Count on the contest tab at applevalleyNewsNow.com for the STCU Volunteers Count nomination form. Volunteers Count from STCU and Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30, we are continuing to track the Lambden fire in Walla Walla County, and we have learned another Red Cross shelter is about to open. Plus, the Richland Regatta happened over the weekend. Our Jake Gable will show you who came out on top. Those stories and more right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Here we go on this Monday. Thank you for being here. I'm Austin Breed. Wendy Redman is off. You know, we are closely watching the Lambden fire in Walla Walla County. It broke out this morning, and the fire is continuing to grow. We have learned that at 7 o'clock tonight, so in less than a half an hour, a second Red Cross shelter will open. This one is going to be located at 202 West 1st Street. It's in Suite B in Prescott. That's adjacent to Prescott City Hall. The first Red Cross shelter opened at 3 o'clock this afternoon at Touchy High School, and that shelter also is open at this hour. All right, so let's check in with First Alert Stacy Lee. Evacuations, road closures, and more.
Lots going on, Austin, and it's a fluid situation, so we'll try to keep you updated. Vicinity of Pierce's Green Valley RV Park to Cameo Heights, those are under level 3 evacuations. North Johnson Road to Touchy North Road, all the way to Dodd Road and beyond. So anyone living in this area should be very, very mindful of the fire that continues to grow. We have a level 2B set. That means get your stuff ready to go 2 miles east of Touchy North to Highway 124. Anyone residing in those regions also need to be ready to evacuate at a moment's notice as the fire continues to blow or grow. Speaking of blow, I'm talking about wind. We've had a gusty, windy day today in the Kittitas Valley. There's a high wind warning there until midnight tonight. We've been continuing to see breezy to gusty winds all through the area, Tri-Cities most of the day. Also here, Pendleton and Walla Walla. Live look outside in Yakima, 74 degrees. Your feels like is 77. You can see some cloudy skies. Hopefully those clear up for tonight's full moon, which should be showing up here pretty soon. Overnight lows 40s and 50s, so a nice cool night once again. But the gusty winds do continue. Our temperatures will remain below average for a couple more days. Our showers have mainly dried off, and then we'll start to warm up heading into your 4th of July weekend. I'll give you all the details coming up. Austin?
Stacey, thank you. As wildfire season continues to pick up across the region, Umatilla County Fire District 1 says its crews are preparing for whatever comes next. New at 6:30, our William Albert spoke with district officials about the summer's busy start and how a recently renovated fire station is helping crews respond.
Umatilla County Fire District 1, like many fire districts across the region, has had a hot start to fire season. The district, which serves a 200 square mile area, including Hermiston, Stanfield, Umatilla, Echo, and parts of Monroe County, has had all hands on deck with rising temperatures and the growing risk of wildfires across Oregon. Timber Hunt, communications coordinator for District 1, says the district has already responded to serious fires this season that have required several different types of responses.
So we had a pretty significant fire on Pamela Drive here in Hermiston that actually involved 3 different types of fire response. So we had brush fire going, we had a couple structures involved, as well as a vehicle. And that really kind of highlights the different types of fires that we need to be able to respond to.
However, with high winds and high heat, wildfires can spread quickly. Hunt says that even during major fire events, the district's EMS crews are still responding to a full volume of emergency calls every day.
70% of the time we're responding to multiple emergencies at once. We had a fire recently on Pumpkin Center that was pretty significant. High winds, high heat. We're able to get it under control, but during that incident, we actually had 3 additional pretty significant medical emergencies happen as well. And for a fire, we declare what's called an all call. So all of our resources, their first responsibility is that fire.
Hunt says the district has also responded to a recent mass casualty rollover on I-82 that involved 9 patients, requiring all 6 of the district's ambulances. Despite the high call volume, the district says it's looking to meet growing demand through the recent modernization of Station 21, the district's largest station in the heart of Hermiston, made possible through a voter-approved bond program.
It's our busiest station, it's our most active station, and so really allowing the community to come back in and see it, and just welcome them in. They're the community that we serve, and we're proud of our community and the support we receive for that.
Umatilla County Fire District 1 says it's looking to meet the challenges of a busy summer head-on while continuing to prove its response capabilities. In Hermiston, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
The renovated station now features individual sleeping quarters, expanded workspaces, and modern alerting systems to better support crews during emergencies. Other news and new at 6:30 now, thousands of Oregon and Washington voters who mail their ballots by Election Day will still have their votes counted even if they arrive days later. The U.S. Supreme Court upheld state laws allowing ballots postmarked by Election Day to be counted during a post-election grace period. In a 5-4 decision today in the Watson v. Republican National Committee, the court upheld the authority of the states, including Oregon and Washington, to count mailed ballots that are postmarked by Election Day but received afterward. Now, for Oregon voters, the decision preserves a law adopted in 2022 that allows ballots postmarked by 8 p.m. on Election Day to be counted if they arrive at county election offices within 7 days. New mixed-use development is continuing to move forward at Vista Field in Kennewick. A new 5-story mixed-use building is planned for Lot 25 and is led by a development team from Camas. The development will feature ground floor commercial space, apartments on the middle floors, and condominiums on the upper levels. Port officials also note that the separate area, Vista Field, that last year tested positive for PFAS in the soil, has now been officially cleared by the Washington Department of Ecology.
Truly mixed-use project, fits right within the master planning effort that the community came up with, and we're really excited to have those folks come in and invest in our community.
Port officials say the project is another step toward their long-term vision of making Vista Field a walkable mixed-use community. New at 6:30 today, the Washington Department of Ecology launched a 120-day public comment period on the draft renewal of the Hanford site-wide permit. The revision 9A permit covers 52 waste sites and facilities at Hanford. Officials say this is one of the most important tools for ensuring Hanford's cleanup supports Ecology's mission of preserving clean land, air, and water. You can either submit comments online until October 27th, mail or hand deliver them to the Ecology office in Richland, or join an informational meeting on July 15th at 6 p.m. at the Tri-Cities Visitor Center. The Richland Regatta wrapped up their weekend of boat races on Sunday. Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable introduces you to both new and experienced drivers who raced on the Columbia River.
Tri-Cities summers and boat races go together like salt and pepper. It's hard to think of one without thinking of the other. The Richland Regatta brings those races to the Columbia River before the water follies in late July. Drivers come from several states to race, but like Brady Brackett, some get to race in front of their hometown.
You know, this is one of our biggest races other than water follies, so it's kind of cool to just be local and have all the fans here and have, you know, a big area where we can work and race in front of so many people.
The races can bring together drivers of all different backgrounds, just as 61-year-old driver Jill Glass. After taking a 25-year break to focus on her family, Glass returned to racing in 2014.
I was a bit rusty, I'll admit it, but
Once you have that feeling, you sort of know it. It's just reacquainting yourself with the hydroplane that you're in, what the course is about.
The Tiger II was first built in 1961 and was commissioned by Glass's grandfather. 65 years later, Glass still gets the opportunity to take the boat on the water in vintage exhibitions.
The boat is running fantastic, and it was just nice to be out there and be in my happy place.
From newer and faster models, as well as admiring the hydroplanes that were raced at the start of the sport, the regatta honors the history of boat racing while putting on a show. In Richland, Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
And by the way, Sunday's race day was cut in half due to windy weather conditions. All right, coming up next, why the Supreme Court says they will take up a major transgender and parental rights case out of Washington State. We'll have that story. And Stacey is back tracking your full First Alert weather forecast as it is 4th of July week. Stay right here.
Welcome back, friends. Today we're unboxing Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear. Wow, these wavy edges tear so much better than ordinary squares. Now, let's see if it's cushiony. Whoa, Charmin is so much softer and way more absorbent.
Honey, what are you doing in there?
Getting lost in the softness. Sorry, gotta run. Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear, definitely recommend.
And now you can go up to 1 month before changing your roll with the Charmin Forever Roll. Roll holder included.
I know you all have a few concerns.
My internet is too fast.
That's good.
Why aren't they forcing me to sign a contract? Is it me?
Yeah, and I'm saving too much money by switching.
My install was too quick and painless.
Now my connection is the most stable thing in my life.
What's Zipley's endgame here? I'm sure there's an explanation.
I feel like my world is crumbling right now.
Calm down. Folks, who threw that? Did that have sprinkles?
Zipley Fiber, as low as $35 per month with no strings attached.
Ready to shake up your dining experience? Legends Casino Hotel has something for every taste. At Lucky Shot's Coffee Bar, it's more than just coffee. Frothy lattes, bold espressos, hearty sandwiches, desserts, and more. Lucky Shots has a winning hand of flavors any time of the day. Join us for our full-service menu, or dive into our legendary seafood buffet every Thursday, including our amazing salad bar. All you can eat for only $49. Explore the newly updated food court with so many choices to satisfy your craving. At Fortune's, savor a customized crab boil fit for a king, queen, or joker with all the extras. Try the crab boil with one of our specialty sauces. Big enough to share, but don't be slow with your fork. This is good eating. Burger lovers, head to Legendary Burgers. Try the Mount Adams or go classic with fries and a Huckleberry shake. Craving pizza, pasta, and more? Creations has you covered. And after that custom-made pizza pie, don't forget dessert. You just gotta try our house-made cannoli. For authentic Mexican-style cooking, Madre's Mexican Kitchen is a must. With fresh homemade tortillas and savory sauces, you will not be disappointed. Try our enchiladas, street tacos, or something new to you. Madre's is sure to bring it home. Whether you're here to dine or unwind, Legends Casino Hotel has a world of exciting flavors waiting for you. Bring your appetite, your friends and family, and let the culinary journey begin.
Don't be worried or overwhelmed with moving into a retirement home. Piper Barton is your turnkey resource for premier 55-plus communities. From repairs and packing to prepping, listing, and selling your current home, all managed with white glove care. Piper Barton delivers quality resources and smooth timelines. You can expect discretion, clarity, and results from start to sold. Sit down and have a simple conversation with Piper Barton about next steps today.
Injured in a car crash? The insurance company can sure make you feel small. When you choose the heavy hitter, you get big help and big results. Injured in a car wreck? Big thanks. Get big help. Call me.
Call 853-2222.
Welcome back. The U.S. Supreme Court today agreed to take up a major transgender and parental rights case out of Washington state. The case centers on state laws allowing runaway minors to receive transgender care without parental notice. Parents say the law and other provisions violate their parental rights. However, lower courts said the parents did not have standing to sue due to hypothetical claims of injury. The court is now expected to hear arguments by the end of the year. A decision could come by next summer. Today, Seattle's FIFA World Cup 2026 announced record-breaking results across the city. Matches and festivities have shattered several major attendance and transit records, bringing massive crowds to the city. During the USA vs. Australia match, Sound Transit set an all-time light rail ridership record with 280,000 single-day boardings. Additionally, watch parties at Waterfront Park drew a single-day record of 84,776 visitors.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, the day's improved as we've gone along. We actually have some blue in the sky, a few clouds lingering around, but the breezy winds continue to blow in our area. It's been pretty gusty all day. Winds are from the southwest at 18 miles an hour, 80 degrees with a feels like of 79. So those clouds kind of made the temperature feel cooler than it was today. Warm spot is Tri-Cities. We're in the 70s for Walla Walla, Pendleton, 74 Yakima, and a cool 63 in Ellensburg this evening, where it's been pretty gusty there. In fact, we're seeing sustained wind speeds right now at 29 miles per hour, breezy through the Columbia Basin along the foothills of the Blues, and again making it difficult and spreading that wildfire there in Walla Walla County. Most of those showers are to the north of us now, North Idaho, northeastern Washington, and we're pretty much dried up for the night. Futurecast is also going to show there's a slight chance of a stray shower, but not showing up a lot. Maybe towards Dayton, out towards Walla Walla. That'd be helpful tonight if they could get a squeeze out a rain shower or two, but more than likely that is not going to happen. Other than that, we clear up going into Wednesday, and then a few clouds with some mountain showers developing late Wednesday into Thursday. Overnight lows tonight, 40s and 50s in the Kittitas Valley. We're showing a slight 10% chance of a stray shower there tonight. Winds from the northwest, 45 miles per hour. Breezy winds through the Yakima Valley, 50 tonight in Yakima, 54 in Toppenish, 53 in Grandview. Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities area also staying in the 50s with Benton City at 56 overnight. Winds from the southwest gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Foothills of the Blues, we're not seeing rain chances there, but could see a stray sprinkle as Futurecast showed us. Our overnight lows are going to be from 55 in Walla Walla to 49 in Heppner and Pendleton, also a cool 49 degrees. Also tonight with those clouds clearing for most of us, it's the full strawberry moon. It's exactly full tonight at 7:56 p.m. So take a peek out. It's our first full moon of the summer. Here's our temperature staying below average all across the west, even into Montana. It's just been exceptionally cool. Meanwhile, the eastern portion of the U.S. is above average for their heat right now. Tomorrow's daytime highs will be in the 70s and 80s. A slight chance of a shower moving through the Walla Walla area, hugging the foothills of the Blues, and your breezy to gusty winds once again. No advisories as of now, but Ellensburg will calm down a little bit overnight and then pick back up tomorrow. All right, so those high winds stay there in Ellensburg. Windy again on Wednesday, staying in the 70s through Friday, and then we jump back to the 80s for 4th of July. In Yakima, also staying in those lower 80s and getting closer to 90, 89 on your 4th of July there, and then those 90-degree temperatures early next week. Tri-Cities also staying in those 80s. You'll start to feel the warm up on Friday, 91, and then look at that, we're seeing daytime highs about 94. So we go from cool right on back to summer. Windy, gusty winds possible for the Hermiston area for the next couple of days. Breezy winds Thursday, Friday, and you'll see those 90-degree temperatures just in time for the 4th of July. And in Walla Walla, we're going to see breezy winds kind of all week long there as well, with your high on 4th of July at 88 degrees. So we're kind of up and down. We had that cool down, some much needed rain, but still fire season.
Still yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's here, like it or not.
Yes.
Speaking of that, we have some live breaking news, and we're going to get to that after this, so stay right here.
Attention voters. Amanda McKinney is the only candidate President Trump endorsed in Central Washington. President Trump gave Amanda McKinney his complete and total endorsement because she'll crack down on illegal immigration, keep men out of women's sports, and stand up to the radical left. Amanda McKinney, the only candidate with President Trump's complete and total endorsement. Washington Rising is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Want to get more done with one sheet? Grab Bounty. Bounty is made to be stronger and more absorbent. So while ordinary brands can't hold up, one sheet of Bounty keeps working even when wet. Can your paper towel do all that? Bounty, the quicker picker-upper, America's #1 trusted paper towel.
We're here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come. If that's who you are, you should pay what we pay.
Get employee pricing plus $2,000 cash back and a 5-year warranty on a 2025 Bronco Sport only at your local Ford dealer.
An official message from Medicare about fraud.
You know, my Medicare statement said I got a knee brace. The last I checked. I don't need a knee brace.
Hi, I'm calling to verify your Medicare number.
I'm going to hang up now.
Oh, a free gift from my Medicare number.
Dad.
Come on. I know this is fraud.
Let's get wise to scammers trying to steal from our Medicare.
Learn more at medicare.gov/fraud.
Or call 1-800-MEDICARE.
Talk about fireworks. Check out these offers during the 4th of July sale at Denver Mattress.
Light up your sleep life with the Queen Size Summit. Now only $299.99. Save up to $1,000 on select Tempur-Pedic split head king adjustable mattress sets and score a $300 gift. Take $100 off the Consumer Reports recommended Doctor's Choice Plus. And best of all, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Plus, score free shipping.
It's the 4th of July sale. On now at Denver Mattress.
Board-certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. Sam Strebel provides the full spectrum of orthopedic care.
A lot of times when I talk to patients, they're in so much pain that they can't do their hobbies. We can use the machine to balance the knee before we make any bony resections, and then that will hopefully translate to a faster recovery and a better, more natural feeling knee.
To learn more about services including robotic joint replacement at Prosser Orthopedic Center, visit prosserhealth.org.
Breaking news just as we come back from break, a new wildfire has broken out near Highway 397 and East Cochrane Road near Findlay. Our very own Jake Abel is there at the scene live to tell us what's happening right now. Jake.
Yes, Austin, I'm right along the highway right now. It's shut down currently. I'm going to step off the screen so you can see what's going on. A huge thing of flames is going on right along the highway 397. Firefighters are currently trying to put it out right now, spraying water. They actually had it under control a little bit, but it started to peak back up right now. We're right near some railroad tracks, and along the entire railroad for a good half mile, there's a lot of black and burnt grass going on, but this is the worst right now. You guys are coming in at the perfect time to see the amount of flames as it's going right towards a telephone pole. There are several fire trucks behind all of that smoke that you guys can't see right now, but there are a lot of personnel here to try to put this out. But the wind is obviously taking it across the highway, and it's making it a much more dangerous situation than it would be if the wind wasn't carrying it. And there are mobile homes right across there, so hopefully it won't have to carry over onto the other side of the highway. A lot of flames going on right now. We'll keep you updated. That's all I have for you right now, but it's an ongoing situation, Austin.
All right, Jake Abel, thank you very much for that live report. So again, yeah, the Cochrane fire just breaking out in Findlay.
Right, and the winds, unfortunately, are going to be pretty breezy tonight as well. So stay with us. We'll have one final look at your weather forecast when we come right back.
Jack, tell me one core value you live by.
Good things come to those who order my much better deals for $4.99. Choose between a Junior Jumbo Jack meal or Junior Chicken Sandwich meal. Some say be the change. I say keep the change.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Vikings like to solve problems the Viking way. But when it comes to Viking hand, or Dupuytren's contracture, and you can't lay your hand flat or open a jar, know that surgery isn't the only option. Don't be a Viking. Request a modern, non-surgical treatment with minimal recovery time. If not offered, get a second opinion. Visit findahandspecialist.com.
This 4th of July, celebrate freedom with big savings at Brett's Appliance. From kitchen upgrades to laundry room essentials, now's the perfect time to bring home the appliances you've been waiting for. All refrigerators are on sale, like this LG fridge. Make the most of your space with the sleek style and compact design of the zero clearance LG refrigerator. At Brett's, we have thousands of items in stock, making us the smartest and most convenient choice this Independence Day.
For 50 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, bringing joy and beauty to every occasion. We're more than just a flower shop and specialize in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. Our experienced designers are here to help you with all your floral needs, ensuring that every bouquet is as special as the moment it celebrates. Visit us today on Clearwater in Kennewick. We're part of your community and can't wait to help you celebrate life's moments. Shelby's Floral.
Workers and the families of deceased workers who worked at the Hanford site are now eligible for compensation for diseases and illnesses. This may be in addition to compensation already being received. Smart Law will be hosting a Hanford Workers' Compensation educational dinner at their Kennewick office on Thursday, July 9th at 6 p.m. To register, call 509-735-5555. Dinner provided. Smart Law, smart choice.
If you're seeing this ad, then it must mean two things. It's my 75th anniversary, and you're getting 2 tacos for 75 cents. Happy 75th anniversary to me. Happy Taco Tuesday to you. Get 2 tacos for 75 cents in-app only.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
If you're just joining us, this is another live look at an active wildfire just breaking out near Highway 397 and Cochran Road. This is in Benton County. You can see the flames are continuing to spread. This is right near railroad tracks. We're monitoring the situation for you. Stay with us at AppleValleyNewsNow.com. Make sure you download our app as well for instant alerts. No word on how big this fire is, the cause. Don't know if anybody has been hurt, but we do know that that portion of Highway 397 is shut down while fire crews respond.
Yeah, Austin, and winds, that continues to be an issue today for our firefighters. Taking a look, we have sustained winds right now in Tri-Cities at 18 miles an hour, but we're seeing gusts of 25 and sometimes 30 miles an hour occasionally. So that will be a problem for firefighters. It's also a bit breezy out in Walla Walla, where the other fire is burning out towards Touchy and the Wallula Junction area. All right, the big stories are the gusty winds. They're hanging around. Our forecast going mostly dry for the next 7 days, and then those temperatures will start to heat up as we get closer to 4th of July weekend. Slight chances of rain, breezy and gusty winds, 40s and 50s for tonight. And tomorrow, again, those temperatures a little bit below average for this time of year. Slight chance of rain, but on the right there, keep an eye on those strong, gusty winds.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Hoping your news is good news.
Have a great night.